disaster. Tell you what, I know a guy with a PA system, and he happens to be a great DJ too. Why don't I call him to see if he's available? I'll call Carly and see what's the holdup with the food. And if the decorators don't get there within the hour, I'll call in a favor and have someone there in no time. Thank you, Marg. You're a lifesaver. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have you, Vanya said gratefully. Don't thank me yet. At least not until it actually works out, Marg cautioned. That's true, but I'm thankful that you're willing to help me without a moment's thought. Speaking of which, Marg sensed she knew what was coming, but she waited for her friend to come out with it. Can you do me one more favor? What is it? Can you come and help me, please? I'll split the profit 50-50. Just please say you'll come, the woman pleaded. Marg paused, unsure. She had planned to spend the day catching up on some work she'd been neglecting, and also updating her planner in preparation for the events she'd been commissioned to organize. Who was she kidding, though? She would probably spend most of the day wallowing in self-pity and regret. Sure, why not? She agreed. Marg, I owe you one, Vanya chirped. When have you not? Marg joked before ending the call. She used the next couple of minutes to call the DJ and the caterer before making her way to the master bedroom upstairs and straight into the ensuite bathroom. After adjusting the water temperature, Marg peeled off her robe and nightgown and stepped into the shower. After getting ready, she made her way to her silver Lexus and drove out. Marg inhaled the salty air rolling in from the ocean to her left, hardly hidden by the low vegetation and palm trees lining the roadway, as she traveled on State Road A1A. 40 minutes later, she pulled up to the sprawling property with lush green lawns spreading as far as the eye could see, and palms lining the driveway that led to the stately-looking mansion at its end. Oh, Marg, I'm so happy you made it, Vanya spoke in relief as soon as the butler announced her arrival. She reached over to hug the small woman. So, what am I in for? She asked, getting straight to the point. Well, your DJ showed up with his PA system, and the caterers are about 10 minutes away. The decorators showed up right after you hung up. How do you like the space? Marg looked around the huge dining hall. She couldn't lie. She was impressed. The decorations were tasteful, and she especially liked the varying shades of pink bouquets that were complemented by gold table coverings. The Happy Mother's Day banner that hung high over the balustrade of the second-floor balcony was bright and centered the attention of the event. The words were glaring and stirred unwelcome feelings within her. Marg quickly averted her eyes to focus instead on other details. You did a fabulous job, Vanya, Marg complimented the woman, who beamed with pride. What time do the guests arrive? She asked. Some are already here. They're in the backyard, Vanya answered. Marg nodded. Are you okay? Vanya asked out of the blue. Yes, I am, Marg replied, plastering a smile on her lips to relieve her friend's concerns. Let's run over your list once more to ensure that we didn't miss anything. For the next half hour, Marg and Vanya scoured her itinerary and made the necessary adjustments before the start of the event. Everything went smoothly, for which she was grateful. 4 hours later, Marg was on her way home, back to the symbol of her failure. Rob did not return home that evening, leaving Marg to assume he was where he always was on these occasions. That night, she cried herself to sleep. 3 weeks had passed since the event. It had turned out amazing after all. Marg sat around the dining table, sipping her third glass of wine, waiting for her husband. 2 hours had passed since his expected arrival, and the food that she had slaved over for nearly half a day lay on the table, untouched, and undoubtedly cold. For the 4th time since she'd sat there waiting, she chose to give him another 15 minutes. Deep down in her heart, she knew it was pointless, but she couldn't help holding out hope that he would show up and prove her wrong. Her gaze remained glued to the clock, watching as the seconds ticked into minutes.